Go back to your page if you're, I'm hearing some good discussion, but go back to the page of supports and see if real life situation is a support.
Well, it's the with partners.
With partners is definitely a support, but there's also that sensory. Yeah.
So like if they're counting out money, they're not real money and they're buying something, that's really
If you're doing real life situations, would you use real life objects?
Now we're going to talk about transforming different parts of an MPI. This will help you when you need to write one later. So our MPI is a level 4 expanding. Compare features of natural phenomenon from real life examples using specific and subtechnical vocabulary and groups. The function is what, everybody?
Compare.
Compare. So we could transfer that, form that to explain, to identify, to sort. Notice that's the only word I'm changing because I'm only changing the function. Draw.
So the transformation is always only the function, never the
Just this
content?
time. We're going to go through the other two in just a minute. But we're just starting with the function, just transforming the function right now. And now at your table, I want you to talk about what other words you could use to transform the word compare. And you have a sheet that has those functions on it that you could use to identify.
Give examples.
Okay, I'd like one person from each table to share a different function.
Summary.
Summary,
Point 2.
point 2,
Sequence.
sequence. Vivian, you got one?
Well, I said match.
Match will work. You can match. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the Utah core. Now we're doing natural phenomenon, and we're going to transform that to, notice compare is the same because the only thing I'm transforming now is the content topic or the core. So I'm going to change that to stages of a life cycle. Compare the main idea. And now I want you to think about, I want you to use compare features and in small groups, and I want you to change the core to something in your core so it's more relevant for you. And I want you to transform the core. Questions? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you understand what I am asking you to do, because I'm seeing blank faces. So let me give you an example. If I was in 3rd grade core and I was talking about maybe the moon, I could say, compare features of the moon phases in small groups. Do you understand? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you understand what you need to do. If I was in, give me a core in 2nd grade.
Rocks.
Rocks, okay. Compare features of sedimentary rocks and igneous rocks in small groups. Okay, understand? All right, do this in your group.
Compare chemical reactions with, I just lost the other word.
Physical.
Physical.
No, you're
I don't think it has to be that because she's got main ideas. Fiction and non-fiction.
But we're trying to area natural phenomena. The teachers word it.
Oh, because she was using the main idea, and that's why I said.
That way, isn't the content features of natural phenomena?
Yeah, we're.
No, you're transforming natural phenomena into something different. That's what
Right.
you're, yeah.
Because it's the core content.
How small are those compared to like such a different cohort?
Describe that in terms of parts.
When you're ready, wave at me, and then I'll ask for examples. Okay, let's start with fifth grade.
Go, Chris.
Compare physical and chemical changes in small groups.
Okay, special ed.
Since we didn't teach science, we chose language arts.
Oh, good.
And math.
Good.
We'll do math, but compare the area of the rectangle to the area of the square in said rectangle in small groups.
All right, first grade.
Compare features of informational narrative text using graphic organizer with support from a partner and your teacher.
Okay.
Fancy.
Second grade.
May I ask a question?
Okay.
Why do we want to transform the core?
You will understand that more when you're writing MPIs at the end of the lesson. Why we want to understand what transforming is and how it changes it, or makes it the same, or just helps kids understand more by changing the different features.
Wasn't that the part that she introduced at
As-
the beginning where it said, is the language appropriate for your learning?
Right, is the language appropriate for your
So
learning?
natural
So you're
phenomena.
learning how to change things to help them understand.
I do, I can do this.
Okay, let's move on to supports. Now we're going to transform the support. We're going to use the whole thing except for in small groups. So, in a transformation, I might say, compare features of a natural phenomenon from real life examples using pictures with a partner. So now in your groups, change the support. Supports are usually easy. They're the easiest thing to come up with. Is your supports.
No, we have to keep it all the same.
This one you're going to keep all the same and just change the support.
So say likewise.
Making up. But is it using pictures or is it with partner?
Remember, you have that page with supports on it that you can flip out and look at.
Natural phenomena by building a
Phenomena.
Right, let's start with second grade. Are you ready to share?
Yes.
Compare features of natural phenomena from real life examples in triad.
All right.
Using the internet.
Using the internet, so you've got two supports. Good job. Okay, let's go to special ed.
Oh, I was just saying the same thing, you could compare features of natural phenomenon from real life examples, specific and some technical vocabularies on the iPad app or that kind of a
Okay.
text.
Something that will support them in what they're doing. First grade.
So we use the same one, but just change the support. So compare features of informational and narrative text using sentence stems in small groups.
All right, fifth grade.
Okay, compare features of natural phenomena from real life examples using real life objects. And, cooperative groups.
Okay, and cooperative. Now, we are going to practice in a group doing this. And on your paper, if you'll turn to this page, you can write it on the side. So the only thing you're transforming is which word? Everybody tell me which word? We're doing the function. What's the function in this MPI?
Describe.
So you are only changing describe. Do it at your table.
Describe choices based on rate calculation. Explain. Label choices based on rate
If you need to, if it's easier for lower grades to change, because this is a high level math one that I got out of the book. Change the content to your content. Change the content to your content. You know, okay, as long as you're changing the function, but change the content. Just change it. Yeah. Just coming up with ideas of how it will apply to your grade level.
list of choices.
How about draw?
I love your sentence that you wrote there.
But don't we just now have to change it to control? Is that if we want to describe this?
You're ready to share, wave out. Hey, let's start with first grade. How did you change yours?
Instead of describe choices, we put illustrate choices.
Illustrate? Okay. Second grade, how did you change? Explain choices. Special ed, what did you change the function to?
Demonstrate.
Demonstrate. Fifth grade?
List.
List. Good job. Okay, now we're going to transform the core. And some of you probably already did this. So we are going to describe, and we're going to change choices on rate calculations in real life situations. How many of you already did this and are ready to share? Already changed this to your core? Do you have a question? Okay, then do it now.
Is that math?
That's math. That's sixth grade math.
What's the stay with describe?
The only thing that's changing is
Well, I thought we were.
We'll just have to change these words.
Yeah, you can't. You just have to report.
You're supposed to use describe.
Use models to show how.
Right,
That's
we don't know what rate calculations are.
Well, we're only changing the content right now. So we're not changing the situation.
Take account.
What does that
Well,
mean
that's-
then?
We're just saying, we don't get. Yeah, because she's got in their mind, they just part of the. Yes. The curriculum. And it's just
The rate calculations should be.
It's like an X and a Y and a function.
Okay, so say that again.
It would be running a rate, so you're calculating the rate. The rate of each runner as they came in, the rate calculation.
How fast,
Hey, if you're ready to share, wave at me.
Situation, I made it easier.
describe how fast each runner ran the mile. I don't know.
Okay, let's start with second grade.
I'm having a hard time
Describe how we use 3D shapes in real life situations using templates and workbooks with partner.
Okay, let's do fifth grade.
But if, that was throwing me off.
Well, no, we're debating,
You're
sorry.
debating? Okay, let's
Sorry.
move on to first grade.
We changed it to illustrate word problems
Using
using.
template.
Yeah, template.
And, are you ready? Okay.
Describe choice of fact families using multiplication chart template with partner.
All right. Fifth grade, are you ready?
Well, we were just trying to reword this rate calculations thing.
Okay.
So that a fifth grader would understand it.
And was it
That's all,
hard
but-
to?
But as teachers, we don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they mean by rate calculation, so how do you reword it to a fifth grader if you're not even sure what it means?
But you could change.
I mean, I know what, we know what rate
Yeah.
calculations are,
Yeah.
but what are they specific, we're just going too detailed maybe.
Because you can change it to any part of the course, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay, sounds good.
And when you're doing your own MPI, you're really not changing the core. You're
Right.
making it into a language or an easier situation that your ESL student can look at. So you're not really changing the core. We're using the word change, but you're making it either easier or you're doing that where you are challenging them. So you're going from that emerging to, what was the end stage?
Bridging.
Bridging. So you're someplace in there, you're making that MPI work for that student where they need to do it. Did that
Yes.
explain it
Yes,
better?
that's right.
Okay.
Okay, the last one is the easiest one because you're changing only the support. And support seems to be the easiest part. So you are describe choices based on rate calculations in real pages using templates and word banks with a partner. So change only the support. This is what we're doing. Okay, keep everything now and just change your support.
Models and small groups,
Using diagrams.
Well, the rate.
Okay, let's start with first grade.
So we changed the support, okay, actually, since it's emerging, it should be in first grade, the support would be with the teacher.
Oh, okay.
If you're gonna
Special ed.
Well, I would say, we were thinking with the calculator, but.
With the calculator would be a support, most definitely. Second grade.
Using models and labels in small groups.
Models and labels in small groups. Fifth grade
With mentors.
with mentors. Now we're going to do this again with a different MPI, and I think that we can go through this a little bit faster because we now have an idea of what we're doing. So, our word we're transforming is categorize. Yes.
I think the thing that you have to know, I mean, it really makes the biggest difference, and I'm sorry I mean that.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, is what level they're on. Because if you have an emerging kid or a bridging kid, that makes
It's gonna
all
make
the
a big
difference. So you have
difference.
to notice that